It's an official test day, free for the fans, a traditional season opener for the World Endurance Championship. And one of the attractions for the Prologue is starting with the official teams fighting for the world title this year again. And one of the attractions for the Prologue is starting with the official teams fighting for the world title once more. Toyota introducing their TS050, a brand new concept for the Japanese marque, who will hopefully be back in the competition this year. Audi kept the name R18 but enters with a totally new prototype based on a new concept of energy recuperation and a stable team of drivers. While the Defender Porsche made its title and Le Mans winning 919 hybrid evolve slightly, promising some nice and relentless fights on track again this year.
With my teammates, we want to drive flat out every single lap, and the last part in Formula 1 I wasn't able to do that. We weren't allowed to do that because that wasn't the brief from the engineers and the tyre companies. So now with what we can do in this championship is perfect for someone like me at this period in my career.
The arrival of Ford in the GT category is without a doubt the most important evolution of the GT class this season. The Americans will have to learn fast to match their ambitions.
Well, you know, I think we're rookies, but we're ambitious rookies. And I know what the target from Ford's perspective is, you know, they want to win. They want to win Le Mans, they want to win the World Championship, and to be honest, the feeling I'm getting from Ford is there's no compromise, which is just wonderful, you know.
The Ford GT will add some chili to a very spicy GT recipe, with Ferrari, who will defend the title with a new car, the 488, Aston Martin, who improved the aerodynamics of its Vantage, Porsche and Corvette. The LMP2 field remains at a very high level this year, with the same number of cars but with a lot of upgrades, technically and driver-wise. A lot of new teams, including Alpine with their new car and new drivers, presented some days ago, and Manor, who will enter 2 cars, and a host of young talents like Britain Will Stevens. So it's 9 events planned on the 2016 WEC calendar, starting at Silverstone, going on to Spa, the 24 Hours of Le Mans and the Nürburgring. We then move to our overseas rounds with a new entry, the 6 Hours of Mexico, before we head off to the Circuit of the Americas at Austin, Japan, China and the Kingdom of Bahrain to close this 2016 World Endurance season.